Hello and welcome to another episode of Featuring Citizen with Nazia Yusuf Izuddin. In our last episode, we had a quick look at the definitions of MSME as per the current government policy. We read and hear in the news that the government will change the definition of MSME in order to help businesses and business owners. Like you, my fellow citizens, I look up to the government to help us. After examining the MSME policy and the rupees 20,000 lakh crore relief package, I felt many of us businesses are left out because of a vague and unclear policy and an insufficient, non-efficient definition of MSME. Here are a few simple steps that I would like to suggest to the government to reach out and to help a real micro, small and medium enterprise in India. Now, these steps are being suggested based on knowledge collected from local markets and feedback received from business owners about what they truly expect as help from the government. The government can truly help real businesses by taking a simple approach that truly looks into the details of every business type. Revival in these times need new and multiple policies. We need policies that are different for different fields and different areas of enterprise. Here is how we can revive the actual micro, small and medium businesses and business owners of our country. A very significant suggestion that I want to make to the government is to distinguish and differentiate between businesses in the service sector and businesses in the manufacturing sector. Now, here is why. The opening paragraph of the website of MSME in its About Us page reads as Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises. MSME sector has emerged as a highly vibrant and dynamic sector of the Indian economy over the last 5 decades. MSMEs not only play a crucial role in providing large employment opportunities at comparatively lower capital cost than large industries, but also help in industrialization of rural and backward areas, thereby reducing regional imbalances, assuring more equitable distribution of national income and wealth. MSMEs are complementary to large industries as ancillary units, and this sector contributes enormously to the socio-economic development of this country. Now, here is my greatest disappointment. What I observe is that the government has constituted the MSME ministry to focus on micro, small and medium manufacturing businesses. Now, here is how I reached this observation. Let us have a quick glance through the pages of the website. The word industries repeat again and again and again in the website. So I go looking for what the government means by industry back to the same website, and this is what I find. Finding 1. Industry everywhere. A preliminary read suggests that the policies were framed and formed entirely for the manufacturing industry. The number of times the word industry appears in the About Us section of the website is more than 25, while the number of times the word service appears in the same section of the website is about 5. The policy is short-sighted to a very large extent. All policy measures are made to suit industries that are manufacturing-led. Service industry has not been addressed in full regard and detail, and therefore miss key parameters that should govern and must govern the service industry, and several factors have been overlooked or missed. Recommendation 1. Separation. The government must create 2 separate wings under the ministry for micro, small and medium enterprises. 1. A department for service-oriented businesses, and 2. A department for businesses and manufacturing. Finding 2. Enterprise is the word. The ministry has introduced the term enterprise and has not used the term business in its title. The ministry is called the Ministry for Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises and not the Ministry for Micro, Small and Medium Businesses. About the ministry, the Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises Development Act was notified in 2006 to address policy issues affecting MSMEs as well as the coverage and investment ceiling of the sector. The Act seeks to facilitate the development of these enterprises and also enhance their competitiveness. It provides the first ever legal framework for recognition of the concept of enterprise, which comprises both manufacturing and service entities. The government highlights the use of the term enterprise as a great achievement because the government assumes that enterprise includes manufacturing and service enterprises. But I disagree. Business is a simple and meaningful term and can easily include manufacturing as well as service entities. By calling a business an enterprise, the essential needs or purpose of a business do not change. And that is why I'm wondering, why did the government choose the word enterprise instead of business? How is the term enterprise adding any value legally or technically to any business? Why can't the government simplify the massive use of extra and fancy words in the policy document and simply call it a business? I am of the firm view that it is the term business that needs recognition. If the government calls a business, it gives easy legal status to the term. It also enables creating a framework that gives rights and respect to all businesses and business owners. Recognition for the term business, a simple and practical word, will bring recognition and respect to the final objective of any enterprise or economic venture, and that is to generate revenue. In other words, the simple goal of every business is to make money. To make money, micro, small, and medium businesses need business-friendly policies. Ultimately, business-friendly policies will help businesses make money, and that will build the economy and guarantee jobs for people, payment of salaries and taxes, steady and stable employment, growth in employment, and ultimately payment of bills. Therefore, to ensure that the purpose of the Act is meaningful to each and every citizen, we at Featuring Citizen are recommending to the government necessary and impactful changes to the MSME Act. Recommendation 2. Change enterprise to business. The term enterprise must be eliminated and the term business must be introduced by the MSM Ministry. The ministry must be called the Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Businesses, MSMB. Finding 3. Main features of the Act. When you go to the website of the MSME Ministry, there is a paragraph that explains the main features of the Act. I'm going to read it out to you quickly. Establishment of specific funds for the promotion, development, and enhancing competitiveness of these enterprises. Notification of schemes, programs for this purpose. Progressive credit policies and practices. Preference in government procurements to products and services of the micro and small enterprises. More effective mechanisms for mitigating the problems of delayed payments to micro and small enterprises, and assurance of a scheme for easing the closure of business by these enterprises are some of the other features of the Act. What does the above complicated paragraph mean to a business owner? Here is what it means. The government is promising enabling mechanisms for an operational business or a new business. But here is what is needed. The main purpose of this Act must be creating easy ways for micro, small, and medium businesses to start, run, and operate. Therefore, a phrase that should be added as the primary objective of the MSME Act, which we hope will be the MSMB Act, is ease of doing business. Recommendation 3. Quick and easy. To be helpful for micro, small, and medium businesses, the purpose of the Act must be to make starting, running, and operating a business in India quick and easy. In order to make it easy to do business in India, the government must provide for flexible laws and regulations to micro, small, and medium business owners. The Act must therefore be revised, and the purpose and objective of the Act must be changed to ease of doing business for micro, small, and medium businesses. Micro, small, and medium businesses are a strong pillar of the Indian economy. Micro, small, and medium businesses in the service sector play a very important role in sustaining the domestic economy and the local community. Most local jobs in small communities are given by micro, small, and medium businesses. We have to save our service businesses also while we try to save our manufacturing businesses. I see a way forward if the government works on and implements these key recommendations. Recommendation 1. MSME must be changed to MSMB. Recommendation 2. The term business must be used instead of the term enterprise. Recommendation 3. The main purpose of the Act must be ease of doing business. Recommendation 4. The government must create 2 separate wings under the Ministry for Micro, Small, and Medium Businesses. Number 1, a department for service-oriented businesses, and number 2, a department for businesses in manufacturing. We must focus on manufacturing, but we must also give equal attention and importance to service industries. The MSME Act lays direction for small, micro, and medium businesses and aims to do so in both sectors. Therefore, these changes are very important. Let us send these useful solutions and suggestions to the government, and let us reach out through social media to the ministry to seek these amendments. I hope you found this session on what the government can do for us, micro, small, and medium businesses, useful. Feel free to share your findings and recommendations with us. Our next episode will focus on service businesses and their future in the COVID era. Until then, thank you for watching. To stay updated, subscribe, like, and share. This has been Featuring Citizen with Nazia Yusuf Izuddin.